And I think the Browns got it. They did. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He's taken down at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
It's now 2nd
to throw, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
8. Colts, nothing.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 4. Rivers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mayfield off the play fake. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Brown.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And with that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night, 3-1 Bucks, the 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then Indianapolis and Cleveland, one of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
Yeah, well, don't forget Minnesota. They'll come off their first win. They go to Seattle, who's 4-0, and that's a Sunday nighter. And then the Chargers at New Orleans on Monday night. I think Justin Herbert having to face Tom Brady and Drew Brees in back-to-back weeks, not something you would dial up. But this kid seems up to the task. He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Stand up in. Check the back, check the back. Check. Keep it skinny.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Oh, the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a give to Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run here with Taylor. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, ready.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched him before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he's flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Field's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield over the middle to Beckham. And now off to the races down the right side. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to
Andy Janovich there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Colts 7. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, 4 down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Now Taylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Rivers on the money, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Kill. Turn it. Hey, Rocket. Kill, turn it.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete.
Rivers
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check. 3 down.
From the gun, Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Quick throw here to Hilton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Six yards left on 2nd down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 36-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 28. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
The kick by Parkey is good, and that will push the lead up to 5.
19.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake here. Rivers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Rivers. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 9 yards.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
1st down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money.